always a good idea to apply a coat of rust clean to just loosen the bolts.
Loosening the center screw, the center bolt here is the easiest way to drain the oil. So in my case it was a little too tight, so I just couldn't. The initial oil can easily be removed by loosening the center bolt. Post that, you can get rid of the other two bolts on the side and open the cap and drain the complete oil. Now if you look at this, this is the cap. The cap has a rubber, not really an O-ring, it has a ring, and this is the filter that's inside. So I like to check the ring. So if you look at it, it has to protrude a bit. It should not be flat. So this protrudes. So this is okay. You can actually check the sides of it by running your finger around it, and then you should just clean this completely. So I again use, it's not a bad idea if required to just get rid of the ring, clean it, and then place it back. So I've done that. I've cleaned the entire cap, tried to wipe off as much oil as possible, cleaned the ring, placed it back. Now I'll get rid of the filter. So just keep in mind when you pull it, it's very, very sensitive. So just, yeah, and look at that one dot. So the filter clearly tells you how good your engine is. So if you look at it, it's pretty much clean other than that one dot there. I've cleaned it. Some people use fuel to clean it, but I don't recommend. You just wipe it off. That should be good enough. Now if you look at it, there's possibly still a little bit oil inside. So I try and wipe it off with a cloth. And you can also tilt the bike towards you, but just be careful when you tilt the bike. Have somebody hold it. Now if you look at it, I'm trying to get rid of the oil. I use my hand or finger to get rid of it, so I also get a sense of how the inner area is. If I really sense any kind of particles inside, I check that. Now we quickly move on to the other side of the bike. And if you look at this bottom part, this bottom bolt here, it has a slightly different size bolt, so just keep in mind when you unscrew. Now what we'll quickly do is we'll unscrew all the three bolts and then remove the cap. While removing the cap, just keep in mind that the oil will start spilling out, so please keep a tray at the bottom of the silencer to hold the oil. Some people remove the silencer as well, and the bottom evap tray or the cover, whatever you call it, but I'm fine without removing them. Now that I have started removing these bolts, you'll see that the oil is oozing out. I have kept a tray and it will ooze out, and then you can always wipe it off once you're completely done. So if you look at this is the bolt that I was talking about. It's much longer than the other. Just take care of the spring, that it shouldn't pop out. Now let's look at the filter. Slowly, please carefully remove the filter. Now if you look at this one is really gone bad in the sense that it's ready to be replaced. You can clearly see it from the sides of the filter. Now we'll quickly move to the other side of the bike and bolt up the cap. So the cap and the filter both are dried up, and now it's time to put the filter back. Please have a look at this. It's important to note that the tapering side of the filter goes inside, and there is a groove on the top, so that should be on the top, and it should just fit in fine. Post that, you can replace the cap, tighten it. Note that you don't top up the oil yet. You fix this first, so that now you're ready to top up the oil. On the other side, this is a brand new filter, and it also has a ring that comes along. It's a good idea to pour a bit of oil in the new filter, so maybe 10-15 ml of oil, and then just let it get in. So you move it around, so it just goes in. Post that, slowly fix it. You need to figure the right pressure and just turn it around a bit, and that should be it. So that's fixed. Now please keep in mind that the bottom one is the longer screw. Also if you've noticed, I have added the ring. It's a brand new ring. I typically replace the ring, and it comes along with the new filter set. But as I said, just keep in mind that I think the bottom one is important. So just keep in mind that it's more or less the 4 o'clock 5 o'clock one is the longer bolt. Now once this is tightened, you're really ready to go ahead and top up the oil. Very important, the oil that you drain out, please pass it on to a nearby garage or a mechanic so that they can recycle. Very, very important. I typically top up around 1.7 liters, and that should be good enough. Once you're done, you can check the gauge. It should look something like this. That is it, and I really hope you like this part of my HowTo series. So this is the Monko Ride signing off. Till another day. Hope to share another video very soon. And thank you very much. Cheers.